You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
God damn it, Eddie. I really don't want to do this. Who put us up to this? Someone put us up to it, eh?
Sniffing salts, punters and dribblers. Someone sent us one. There's a fucking fair warning list on the back of this thing.
No, so we got a voicemail last week, and then we ordered them off the back of that.
I don't remember.
Last Thursday.
Now, the whole point, I think, was around the fact, can Tom smell this? But I don't understand if this is about smell so much as is it about jamming fucking chemicals up your nose.
Now, it says to waft like under your nose 30 centimetres. Are we doing? Yeah, okay.
I'm doing the full 30 too. I'm warming up.
Yes.
I'm warming into
It's
this,
gonna
bro.
make a difference. And you say be careful when opening.
Oi! Can't.
Oh, shit, dude.
That's fucking...
fuck.
That's fuck. I haven't even opened mine, bro.
Dude.
Is the lid on that cunt?
Yes.
Fuck off.
When I took them out of the box today, you could fucking
Ooh.
feel it.
What the fuck, man? My eyes.
Fuck, dude. I'm ready to deadlift. I haven't even opened this cunt.
Oh, bruh. That's it.
This is wigging me out.
So the
I'm
main
wigging about this. This is
same.
fucked. It's on my fingers. Oi! Oi! I can't even get it out of the fucking
bruh.
box,
Okay,
bruh.
I'm
I think mine's spilt.
No, it hasn't.
I got it on my hands, bruh.
You can't.
I'm going to use yours. Mine's fucking open and mine's fucked, dude. Mine's definitely fucked.
Shit, dude. I'm fucking...
Nah, mine's fucked. I'm going to have to use yours. It's all over my fingers.
I don't know if I can get any... Oh, it's in the eyes!
You're
Close
supposed to block your eyes,
No,
remember?
close your eyes and then hold it about 30 centimetres
Oi!
from your nose.
Oh, fuck! Oh!
Oh, you're getting a big fucking schnogger going? You're off your head. Oh!
Dude, I kind of like it.
Is it like Amel?
It's a bit like fucking... It's like a hectic dose of Vicks. Oh, fuck!
Oh, that made me feel sick.
I think...
That made me feel ill.
All right, go, dude.
I don't like this
No,
at
it's actually
all,
it's
bruh.
intense, but I actually kind of get it. No, dude, put it under your nose, you pussy. What are you fucking talking about? Get the mic out.
It said 30 centimetres.
Yeah, but put it under your nose, dude. You just saw me doing it. Nah, tilt it more towards you. You got to tilt it towards you, because that's how you get the fucking into your...
Oh, fuck.
Go, get closer. You realise that you can get closer. Go again.
Oh! 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 I went the big fucking hoop. I didn't like that. You can fuck that right off.
It's not...
Bruh, you got to give it a full fucking how are ya? Oh, that fucking hit me right in between the fucking brain, bro.
If there's any
between the
doubt
two
I can't
halves.
smell, I'm fucking mainlining this shit.
Oh. Can't, as if that didn't hit you right behind the eyeball. Oh, you are fucking off your head, mate.
Go nose to bottle.
Fuck. No, dude, I'm not going...
Just get it a bit closer, though, because that fucked me up.
Oh, baby. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm a fan. I'm not going to lie. I was scared. Now I'm into it. But I got to close my eyes. It fucked me eyes up.
Jeez, if there's any doubt that this cunt can't smell,
Yeah, dude, that's fucking...
or maybe that I've got a great scent, that was really fucking rogue. I did not like that at all. I was like, when I was sniffing, I was getting not a whole lot, and then it just like, boosh, it's just like fucking, whoom,
Dude.
up behind my eyes. I thought my right eye was about to pop out of its fucking socket.
Dude, it's pretty fucking... I like it. Like, it's intense. It's intense as fuck. Good to have.
What? Can we look up what they are?
It's got like ammonia in it, which creates like a big physical reaction in the body.
Ammonia.
Ammonia.
Is that naturally occurring? Is that lab? They cooked that at my lab.
They've been cooked?
I think it's cooked up in the lab.
Yeah, great. So you're basically sniffing fucking chlorine or something.
No, it's ammonia. Oh, is it lab cooked? Can we just...
No, sorry, ammonia exists naturally.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not lab cooked. That's just good shit.
I don't.
Dude, I actually... Again, my smell must be so
I didn't
fucked.
like that at all.
But it doesn't have it's not really a smell, it feels. Like it is, but it's not a smell. It's just like a...
Not a smell. It doesn't smell like
That's what
anything.
I mean, but I
it's
don't
not like
know.
you walk into a bakery and you're like, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. That's
what
sort
I'm
of why
saying?
I'm trying... Maybe I've just got... Like,
It's not like the fruit bats in Centennial Park. They got a smell.
dead inside.
I don't even know if they're fruit bats. They're bats, so they got a smell.
But they stink.
was actually thinking about them today
Why?
because I was like, fuck, Tom couldn't smell them
Well, you were in there in the park today, were you?
in the park this morning. I was like,
So you're really thinking about me.
it's like 100 metres away from them. I'm like, fuck, they smell those cunts.
What do
And then
they
I
smell
thought
like?
about you and I was like, I reckon they smell a bit like urine.
Because they'd just be pissing all over themselves, hanging
Like
upside
sweet,
down.
like sweet urine. Well, there's drowning their own urine,
Yeah, they're like waterboarding themselves.
I had the weirdest dream about you last night.
Good weird? Do we like sexual or what?
Not sexual.
Okay.
We were leaving. It was you, me, and Jay, and we were up in the we were like out of town somewhere, like up in the mountains. Not sexual, but like we were doing something. We went to leave, and someone had parked us in, and he wouldn't move, and you just went into a full rage. You dragged this cunt out of his car and you bash him, and then you hop in his car and take the handbrake off and roll it down the hill. And you're going, that's what you get, cunt. I wake up going, fuck, Tommy. How accurate.
Well, I'm not a road rage guy. I'm no more than anyone else, but I'm not a get out of the car and flog a guy.
And me and Josh were like, wow.
Jesus Christ. There's been some road rage footage getting around the traps today on socials, actually.
Is there? There's always road rage getting around.
Yeah, I know. I could think. Seems like it's the
Fuck those salts, cunt.
mate. They weren't that bad. Like it was. Heck,
I didn't like them.
no. But
And
like,
I'm allowed to say that.
no, you are. But like when it hits, it only really got up into my brain like one time.
I got one of them I got. I was the one that fucking nearly, I almost passed out. The other was a bit like theatrical.
Yeah.
I'll admit.
You were putting it on.
Not putting it on. I was
Theatre
just
guy.
like, you're like, oh, like, is it going to hit me?
You were wigging out.
I was wigging out.
So it irritates the membranes of your nose and lungs and triggers like an inhalation response. So that's why people do it before lifting weights, because then their body breathes in heaps more oxygen, and then
I get
as
it.
a result,
But
from
there was
lifting
one, there's one that really fucking got me.
Yeah, but I think it's meant to like get you, and then you're good. As in, like it chills out.
Do you feel pumped up?
I feel a little bit more alert. I'm not gonna lie. I feel more alert, Edward.
I could lift.
It made me want to deadlift.
Probably not deadlift, could lower back in that, but
Yeah,
like,
but
I'd bench.
No, but like I don't want to do it, but I fucking can't help the way my body feels. And I just see on that fucking bag, it was like a guy deadlifting. I'm like, I just want to get over a shitload of weight. Lower back is my lower back's bad as well at the moment.
Mine's not bad, but I'm just like, me and deadlifting don't have a great relationship, never have.
My lower back's fucked at the moment.
So
It's doing me couch stretches.
you got to catch
You
stretch.
got a couch stretch.
But I did feel like lifting something.
Yep.
And there'll be people that are going, you didn't even fucking do it, you pussy. Whatever, bro.
You fucking sniff them, dude.
I
You
don't.
fucking
I
sniff 'em.
really don't care what you have to
After
say.
this, though, we will be doing an office sniff where everyone has a go. So just so that everyone's ready for that, you will be asked to sniff some of those smelling salts. Are we all getting a nod of approval, Cody?
We're doing it.
You know, he's doing it.
No, we're doing
He's
it.
just like, I don't know.
Will will mainline it. He's got a bit of ticker.
No, he will. Tobler will.
Tobler will do it.
Yeah. Well, fuck, maybe. Sebo, you going to sniff some of these salts later? Perfect. That's good. You probably need it.
That's what you need. You need salts in your
Yeah.
life.
Love it. Yeah.
I just can't believe that sort of shit exists.
I mean, they used to use that in rugby league, mate. It was like when you got knocked out, they'd be like, breathe
That's how
this.
they'd wake you up.
Yeah.
But
So, I mean, it was good enough for the fucking...
I'm just saying, like, that sort of shit's getting around. There's like salts that you sniff that fuck you up.
Yeah, I love it. It's cool. And again, rugby league. This is just a rugby league. This is how you wake
That
up
was
and knocked out.
anti-concussion.
Yeah.
Oh, you concuss, wake up.
Have this. Get up,
That must have
pussy.
been that must have been good for you.
Yeah, I know.
Hey?
Yeah.
The brain's shut off due to trauma.
It is, it's hand in glove with the great game. So I feel like it makes sense. Can I smell clearly, or like my nose must just be like dead inside?
What did that feel like to you?
It
when
honestly,
you got the good honest one.
When I got the good honest one, it was one nostril went deep up into my brain, and then the other ones there was like little almost like it was about to get etched, and then it stopped. But it kind of just felt like I had Vicks vapor rub in my nose.
There was one that went right up my right,
Yeah,
straight up behind my eye.
yeah.
And then like my right hemisphere just went fucking ping.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever.
Anyway, that's salts. Did someone send them to us or we buy them?
We bought them.
They're not that exy, were they?
No.
There you go. couple of things I want to get to here, and
Dirty
this could be emotion charged, right? There could be some emotion here. There certainly was pre-show in the green room. Gets emotional sometimes in here, but I might save that emotion charged topic and get to the one that if you're watching YouTube, you probably are asking yourself right now, where the fuck are the plants behind Eddy and Tom? Where have they gone? Because for anyone living under a rock, metaphorical or otherwise, there was a very highly publicised bet between Edward Simpson and Tommy Tobler. And the bet, if I can catch you up, was Eddy believed that he could keep plants alive for longer and in better nick than Tobler could, because it used to be Tobler's job to look after the ferns and they would always die. Eddy was doing it. He was doing a great job until late Monday night. Eddy would of a day, he'd take the ferns outside to bathe in the glorious Australian sun,
Which Tobler never would.
which Tobler would never do.
It's like, oh, mate, they'll just live off fucking lights from the...
light and dust from inside here.
Once a week.
But the thing was that Eddy would often not bring him back in, and the boys would bring him back in at the end of a day. Monday was one of those days. The only difference was that before the boys had a chance to bring them in, they were both stolen. And unless they return in the 2 weeks remaining, Eddy has lost the bet.
Listen. Thank you for the introduction, Tom. A couple of things we'll get to, punters and dribblers. You might be asking yourself, fuck, dude, were they really stolen? I think we know the answer. At the end of the day, me dyeing my hair black, jet black.
Rinsed
a la-
beard and hair.
And we've decided if I am to lose the bet, which is looking likely, although technically I haven't, but I'll play along, it'll be a salon job. It'll be a proper fair income salon job. I want one of those heaters on my head. I've never had that. I don't even know if they're necessary.
The foils.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm in there with my girlfriends having a goss.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Reading new idea.
100%. So Monday night, I leave the palms outside. That was my mistake. I'll hand up on the sky and own that. Couple of things. The door was open, and there's like 4 fucking guys in here. Anyway, that's beside the point.
Door was
As
closed
I'm
by
leaving,
that point.
Door was closed.
as I was leaving, I sat in like the driveway for a while trying to call my wife. Anyway, as I was leaving, maybe 5-10 minutes after I'd left the building, I was leaving, driving past. A lot of commotion inside the office as I drove past. A lot of people standing around. I would use the words conspiring. Felix, who's new here, runs to the plant, gets down on his knees, and is like having one of the great inspections of all time.
Runs to the
Moving.
I mean, you're using emotive language here, and I just
moving with excitement.
Okay.
Is the term I would use. Moving with excitement. That got my spidey senses up and about, and I actually said to myself, I should take those plants home this week because we're getting to the business end of the bet. And quite frankly, I don't trust everyone here when it comes to a bet of this sort of magnitude. As it happens, apparently the door closes fucking 5 minutes after I leave. They get knocked off. Sure. I mean, probably one of the great fibs ever told. I'm disappointed in Tobler, who's obviously not a man of honour and doesn't respect a good, honest Australian bet. I also don't trust my right-hand man, Tommy Tobler. Tommy
I am
Conte.
on your left, just so you know.
But you are my right-hand man in life.
Okay.
Although you do sit on my left. So I'm probably your right
You're
hand
my
man.
right-hand man.
And you're my left-hand man.
Correct.
I don't trust him as far as I could throw him, and I couldn't throw him at all because he's fucking huge.
Correct.
I don't trust him because I know how his brain works. We've worked together a long time, and if I'm Tommy, I'm looking at 2 outcomes of the bet. No one cares Tobler's getting a tattoo. He's already got the worst tattoos of all time. It's box office if I get my hair fucking dyed black. We all know it is. It's box office.
It is.
And so you will not be able to sway me from my belief that I've been fucked.
Yep.
Which is definitely what's happened. It doesn't change the outcome.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't change the outcome.
No, it doesn't.
And I'll admit that. Obviously, because the salon looking likely.
Well, it's very.
I just felt like I had to paint an accurate picture for the punter and the dribbler.
It's an emotional picture.
No. What's happened is fundamentally, at the end of the day.
You're angry at yourself. I get it.
Is that one of the great green thumbs of our generation, arguably the greatest horticulturalist.
Since Don Burke.
Are we using Don? Sure. Don Burke. Like, a once in a generation type horticulturalist. Learned everything that I know to my late great grandmother, Granny, may you rest in peace. She was elite. Like, I know what I'm doing with plants, right? These things were so fucking luscious, so voluptuous, so vibrant that it actually wigged me out at how good I was at it.
Don't you think that it's kind of a little bit like...
It's annoying.
No. I wasn't...
I miss them. I miss them.
I bet you do, mate. I bet you do. I think the reality is, right now, obviously... Even when I first saw when the message first came in the WhatsApp from Cody Totes,
he must have been shocked.
He was like,
"You must have been shocked."
Was I shocked? Fucking oath, I was. Immediately I thought I smelt a rat because that's your default sort of assumption. That you go, okay. To be honest, actually, I first smelt a troll, but Eddy's reaction to Cody Totes mentioning that the plants had been stolen was one of the great. I'm a little house cat that's terrified, and so what am I going to do? I'm going to lash out at every single thing around me.
Fuck yeah.
First port of call, new guy Felix, a week and 7 hours into his new job, starts getting called a rat and a fucking coward, and he's like, you fucking did this. I saw you looking at the plants.
Yeah, I explained what I just explained.
Mind you, punters and dribblers.
I said he was fucking sneaking around.
Those plants, because of the nature of the bet, are getting inspected regularly by everyone who walks past them.
It was
How
body
are they
language.
doing? How's the sturdiness of the
was body language.
of the trunk? What are we looking at here?
Body
Everyone
language
wants
is
to
everything.
know how they're coming along.
Body language is
everything.
everything.
Because they can die quickly in this building. But they didn't look like they were going that way. They didn't. They looked good.
Quickly.
Well, if you look at Tobler's, the experience with those.
Because Tobler used to pot them in there and drown the poor fucking things.
They died quickly. So there was obviously high interest. But Eddy starts calling new guy Felix a scumbag, coward, rat.
Yep.
Felix, I could understand, taken back by his new boss abusing him on WhatsApp, is then forced to screenshot receipts of him in a fucking Woolworths, being like, dude, I'm not even in the office.
You mischaracterized what I was saying. I was saying I saw an animated Felix.
Yeah, how dare Felix
in the plants. That's
how
all
dare
I said.
Felix show some enjoyment and excitement at his new fucking place where he's working.
I said the man was animated.
How dare he smile?
And I saw him part of a conspiracy.
How
a large one.
How dare he enjoy himself for a
said.
second? Back to the desk, Felix.
That's
Don't
all I
show
said.
any positive emotion.
That's all I said.
You work for me now.
Kid was animated.
And then as soon as he
Around the
realizes
plant.
that Felix has fucking put himself, he's found a very reasonable alibi of I was at a fucking
He was never up for scrutiny.
I was in a tote country Woolworths,
Never up for scrutiny.
You fucking, we'll go back and read the messages. We'll go back and read the messages.
He was never up for scrutiny.
We'll go back and read the messages. Then he turns all of his might and power, great horse by the way, to one Tommy Tobler, who where it really should have been turned out first. Tobler's a coward, a weak cunt. He was going absolutely psycho. And as I said before, knowing Eddy, when Eddy gets backed into a corner, he lashes out at the ones he loves. He screams the loudest, but he bites the weakest. So he just abuses the fuck out of everyone before he can then have a moment to himself to calm down, look in the mirror, and I think in a real sincere, honest moment with himself, go, geez, I really shouldn't have left those plants out on the street, where basically the rules of the street are if something's left out there, it gets taken, or it's open to be taken.
The sincere look was this: there's no way out. That doesn't take away from the fact that Tobler, one of the great cowards of all time, and I stand by that.
Based on
that will never change. And unfortunately for Tobler, his cards are now marked forever as one of the great cowards of all time. I get that it's better content, but to so meekly roll over on a bet is disgraceful.
Did you look after the plants?
Yes.
Why are they gone?
That was like, listen,
Why are they gone?
you want to get
Why are they gone?
If you want to get technical,
Why are they
they
gone?
could still be alive.
Where are they?
Where are they?
But put it this way,
Where are they?
You're saying they're dead, but they could also be alive because you don't have proof they're dead.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
That's
They aren't
Schrodinger's
here.
cat. If
They
you
aren't
don't-
here.
If the cat alive or dead, it doesn't matter. You're not looking at it. Where are the
Schrodinger's cat,
plants?
dude. Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's. Schrodinger's.
Simpsons palms.
Well, but like technically, if you want to get technical, they could be alive.
No, because they
you
need
wanna
to be
get
in here and be
technical-
fucking used. We can't use the palms. We need new palms.
Well, but
They're
you're
dead.
assuming they're dead. Listen, I'll play along. I'm a good sport, but I'll assume
no,
they're
you
dead.
aren't.
But they
You-
technically, they could be alive if I'm using my coward point with Tom.
Punters and dribblers, just so you know, Eddy is playing along, but that was something that took, I think, a lot of personal reflection because, again, if we consult the the messages in the WhatsApp, it was like, "Fuck you, cunt! I'm
Yeah.
not fucking doing this." Fuck
Listen.
you.
When
There's
you
no
get when you
fucking way
get
I'm
when you get
dyeing my
wronged,
fucking
when
hair.
you pour your heart and your soul into something, punters, dribblers. When you pour your heart and your soul into something, like my two gorgeous young plants that were just finding their feet.
Paul
in this world.
Kentiers.
The poor Kentiers, dude. Like they were just on a fucking path, quite honestly, to superstardom. They would have been featured in Better Homes and Gardens. You know what I mean? Like,
I thought he would have just poisoned them if he was really trying.
well,
to be
I did.
more
I will.
cunning.
I will say this. I will say this. I did take them out on Monday and found them extremely damp. There might have been some overwatering going on. That's another
From
conversation.
you or from them?
Well, I didn't water them since Thursday, and they were a bit wet.
Oh,
Bit wet.
does overwatering fuck them up? Is
It
that
can, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
But Tobler forgot, if that was his plan, that those pots drain, unlike those ones. Listen, it is what it is. It's not looking good for me. Obviously, the plants, they could turn up. They might turn up. The boys wanted me to go upstairs and start knocking on everyone's door in the apartments above us. That would have been fruitful. Fruitless?
Fruitless. Yeah, fruitful would be if you found them. Fruitless. Anyway, so as it currently stands,
We've got 2 weeks today to find them.
Yeah, to find them.
But if we're painting an accurate picture, Cody closed the door not long after you left because he's cold. We know
We don't need to hear
Cody's
about your
history
lies,
of him being
mate.
cold. I did not leave my fucking desk
We don't need to hear about your lies,
until
Tobler.
Willie went to leave and came back in saying the plants are gone. We've got 3 of us in the studio.
So let me get it right.
So
let me
all
get
this
it straight.
bullshit
So the
that
plants
I've
were
hinged the
never
plant is a
stolen,
crock
but when
of
the whips
shit.
are cracking, they
But,
go missing.
Mate, whatever helps you sleep
When the
at
bet's
night,
over-
I can guarantee I did not leave my desk.
When
If you
the
wanna
bet's
blame
done
me,
and dusted-
that's fine.
If you keep leaving something outside, though, every time you leave them outside, you are running the risk that they get stolen, right?
Listen.
No, but that's
When
correct.
the bet was said
That's
and done.
correct, though.
Listen.
Okay, you can't. Don't be a politician.
They obviously weren't stolen.
Oh, okay.
That's the most. That's
The longer you leave them outside, the higher risk there is that they're going to get taken.
So you're going to get it nicked when they're basically inside under that thing with the door open.
Well,
And
that
there's
makes- that
cunts in
seems
it.
to be what happened. I wasn't
There's so
fucking
much
here.
thoroughfare here from all the apartments.
Oh, so
People
they're just gonna throw
walking
'em over their
past
shoulders?
out front doors.
What are you telling? Just throw these over their shoulders and walk them down the street.
Well, someone fucking clearly has.
What, and put them into a van out the front where there's no parks?
No, not put them into a van, but taking them up somewhere, maybe to one of the apartments.
You reckon?
But they walk past every day. They've seen those plants out there almost every night
You know
during
it's
the
a
week
two-man
when
job.
you put them out there.
It's a 2-man job.
They're not fucking heavy.
It could have been a
You
one-man
reckon
job
you reckon
done
you could
twice.
carry 2 of them?
No.
One at a
No.
time.
Yeah, you do one at a time.
Yeah, it's a 2-man job.
Well, no, you could do it.
Or
at a time.
one person takes them. It's
risky.
Then you come back and take the other one. Well,
Well,
they
how'd
probably
you get
thought
rid
they
of
were
them?
free.
How'd you get rid of them?
I didn't fucking touch them, mate.
How'd you get rid of them?
I didn't touch them.
Well, you tell me how you
I
did
did not
it.
leave
You
my
might have-
desk. I was the furthest one away from these fucking plants the whole time.
Listen, you obviously had help, mate. That's okay. You tell me how you got rid of them,
Listen,
and
this
then
is-
we'll work it
This
out.
is a classic case of Eddy not wanting to concede, and that's all right. I get it. He's a proud man, and he's fucked up. He's fucked up in a big, big way. Now he's got to have a rinse through his hair for 3 weeks. That's a tough pill to swallow. I get it.
I'm actually sadder about the fucking plants. It looked fabulous.
No, you're not.
500 down the shitter. 3 weeks.
That rinse is going to look fantastic.
It's going to look hilarious.
It's gonna look
I'm
fantastic.
ready for it.
Well,
Change up from the grey.
yeah. What did you? What was it like? How long were you sitting in front of the mirror, like, chastising yourself before you were like, okay, this is just what I got to do? Put it in a while.
Chastising myself.
Well, because you fucked up, right? Because you left him out there.
Oh, no, I've been wrong, so I don't fucking whatever. There's nothing you can do about
But like, because
being
you've been
dog.
no, because like initially you're like, there's no fucking
If
way
I
I'm doing
killed him, I would have been fucking so off it.
it. No, but you were like, there's no way I'm doing this. After it was like they'd gone missing. You're like, there's no way I'm doing it. When did you come around?
Well, because you can't dig your heels in, can you?
No, you can't. I was worried you were going to. I was like, fuck, he's going to look like such a pussy if he digs his heels
Do you
in.
think I would dig my heels in like
It
that?
sounded like you were going to.
Yeah, because I was furious because I got wronged and I fucking put my heart and soul into those cunts. And the fact that they're fucking being cut up and thrown in a bin by you cunts is fucking appalling. So yeah, I was pissed off. 100% I was, cunt. And you would have been too. You'd have been fucking spitting and throwing and swearing. Anyone who had invested as much emotion as I had would have been pissed the fuck off that my employees, cunts who I pay every week, have fucking chopped them down and thrown them in the bin. Yeah, I was annoyed.
Yeah.
I've come to terms with it.
But you can't prove it either. It's quite a damning...
Which is the genius of it, Tom. That's the hey, I've come to realize the genius of it. Don't worry about that. I've fucking run it around in my brain. How am I going to get out of
Imagine if they were
this?
in the Bible garden when you went around there in there today. Were you half expecting to see them like dumped in there?
No, I've run it through my head about where they could be.
Where do you think they are?
I don't think that if you hit them around here, that would have been fucking dumb. And you would have got a bit nervous, I reckon, if I'd walked around the side. You would have been like, there would have been. And also, you wouldn't put them up there. It's too obvious.
It's way too obvious.
You got to get them away from the scene of the crime.
But so you didn't, when you walked in there today, you weren't half thinking, I wonder if I'll see him?
No. I think if they're going to be anywhere close, they might be in Toddler's car park.
I invite you, please come. Go without
Where's
me.
his car park?
Go
Oh,
without
down
me.
there. You think that with it still living?
I'll stay here.
Wouldn't shock me if they get dragged out, being like, we found them. Like, I'd actually like that because at least they're alive and they weren't fucking, we didn't flush good money down the drain. And time and love. But I guess we'll never know. Or maybe we will when they turn up here after
but
fucking
you could
3 weeks.
you could also like, again, if Tobler's stolen, let's say he did. Let's allow that to be the narrative for a moment.
Sure.
Allow it.
The value is probably, it's like you probably haven't wasted money because you haven't a rinse through your hair is going to be.
What I'm saying is I could get the rinse and after 3 weeks when the fucking bet's over, I'd be
Ta-da,
dragging it. Yeah.
here they are.
Yep. I hope that happens because I hope they're alive.
But if they don't come out after 3 weeks, then there's a very good chance that they were just stolen.
Or there's a very good chance that they were fucking chopped up.
Or
and
they
put
were
in the
hacked
bin.
up. Yeah, or they were hacked up.
Yeah.
But
Which is likely. If it was me, unless I had somewhere fucking good to put them, somewhere where they could thrive, I'd 100% reel them out after 3 weeks. If it was easier to get rid of all evidence, I'd shop the fuckers all the way up.
just dump them in a bin somewhere.
Plenty of places around here to dump them.
That's a good point. Well, there's 2 weeks.
So now you know, I've been wrong.
There's 2 weeks. Eddy has fucking lost the bet, and it's
Well,
at this
it's not
stage,
over yet.
Well, no, but so far as it currently stands,
It's not over yet.
Because it's not looking great.
It's not looking great. Miracles do happen.
They do,
As
and
evidenced by the great and the powerful
Leicester City.
Leicester City. I was going to say old mate that fucking beat everyone after they slipped over. What was his name?
Oh, Bradbury.
Miracle.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
He came back after everyone thought he was dead.
He did after 3 days, I believe. Although I think if you were to run it through a 24-hour period, more like 2.
2 days.
Friday to Saturday to Sunday, that's 2 days.
What time do you get putting that thing on Friday?
It's a good point. It's hard
It's hard to know, right?
But would you call that 3 or 2?
It's true. If you say it's like the Friday morning to Saturday morning is 1 day.
Yes.
And the Sunday morning is 2
2.
days. So it's only ever going to be like max 2.5.
Max. I think 3's unfair.
Yeah. Which throws into question every single thing the Bible's
Every
telling
single
us.
thing. They go 3 days, 3 days. Is it?
But how could it be if he rises on Sunday?
Pretty sure it's 2.
Or does he rise on Monday?
Well, if he rises on Monday, why are we giving out eggs on the fucking
He dies
Tuesday?
on Friday around 3 p.m. according to Mark 15:25.
Sorry, say that again. I thought I was getting
He
called by
died at 3 p.m. on the Friday,
Yep.
according to Mark 15:25.
Yep.
I'll find out what time. It was definitely Sunday.
Well, that's 2 days in
He
anyone's
came
book.
back. There's not really a time.
So one of the great
indication.
fibs all time. And I'm not trying to take the piss here. I'm just saying we were all told 3 days.
It's 3 days. That's what they say.
That's what we were told.
It's traversed 3 separate days, sure. But 3 days
is what we were told. Punters and Dribblers, the podcast today brought to you by Good Day. Now, it is back on sale in earnest. No more pre-sale, no more pre-orders this Wednesday, okay? So get in while the getting's good because we are up and we are running and we are fucking humming.
That's
now,
right.
here is
Another review.
your daily reminder to go to bigwoodhealth.com.au. Use a code Dribblers, 20% off because the punter and the dribbler are fucking gagging for it. You guys have gone above and beyond. I really wanted to wait until I got through a box to see what the hype was about or if it was all bullshit. The hype is real. Good Day is an amazing product from day one. I lost the brain fuzz and also the afternoons. I'm no longer falling asleep on the couch. That was literally day one that this happened. Great job, boys. Like, the proof's in the pudding.
There you go. It's not just about the energy, though. The nutritional benefits are there also, just not as immediately obvious. But get around it. We love you. Good day. BeGoodHealth.com.au.
I'm curious to know what we've been dropped, what that gift is
there.
on the pool table.
There, get it.
Very curious to know.
I'm not going to ruin it.
How do you know what it is?
Because I looked at the bottom. It was the most awfully wrapped thing in the world.
Tom, anyway.
Thank you.
What do you think it is?
what it says on the
Fucking
bottom of
no
it and what the
idea.
image is. Bang, bang.
Why?
Which is what?
He said not to turn it.
I don't want to say it.
Keep it flat.
Do you want me to say what I think it is?
Open it like that.
I don't want to ruin it.
Why don't you say what it
Okay,
is?
don't worry. Don't worry.
All right, beep it. Just beep it out. Or just open it. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Tom
If it's
and-
not what I think it is, then great.
From Beers, Bet Slips, Dribbler, Lachlan Bevan.
It says it on the bottom.
Just open it.
Take this.
Just open it.
Or is it? Oh, okay. It's
Just
not that.
open it.
Oh, good. Okay, well, good. I hope I'm surprised. Yeah,
they've been
right.
there.
Oh,
Beers and
okay.
Bet Slips.
Here's
Yeah.
a Blitz. They've won like 2 or 3
The
times.
boys from Penrith.
Yeah. I like those fellas.
I like those boys.
Hey, they spelt your name right.
They did. Well, one of them. No, I've had good yarns with those boys. One of them's a teacher. Good man.
So this is from Lachlan, who's in the
From
team.
Lachlan.
What's this? Just a big beer.
A big yard glass.
A yard glass.
So you might want to open that box.
So it's not a yard glass.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We need some
Well,
scissors.
like it might have been. Oh, hang on. Here we are.
Oh.
Ooh, Olympic. Oh! Ooh!
No.
Oh, yes!
No.
Yes!
Oh!
You've got one.
What?
He's got one.
What? Oh, dude.
Number
Bro, look at
888.
that.
188?
888.
888. Give me a
Look
hole.
at that.
Don't tell me that bitch lights.
Oh, we'll light it.
It does, but
Once-
there's a bit of a process to
Watch
light
me
it.
light a cigar,
Bro,
with that motherfucker.
bro, look at this thing. Look at it.
Give me a hold.
Fuck yes.
Does it feel-
like Kathy.
Oh, bro, it feels legit.
Oh, that's legit.
I was
dude.
looking. It says yard glass on the bottom of 100 Dribblers all day. I'm going, fucking, it's a yard glass. This is easy. Wow.
Guess who just got a baggy green?
Guess who just got a fucking baggy green? Now, is there like a certificate of authenticity? He hasn't just knocked this up. There's no way.
It just
he has.
wouldn't be the Olympics without a flame. Best gift we've ever been given. It's not even close.
No, that's it. It's
not even close.
That's it right at the top.
It's not even close.
Look, that's look at it's even got burn marks on it. Who ran with 888? Just out of interest.
A girl named Kiki who said that she was the youngest runner in the
Oh,
torch
yeah. I
relay.
like
I haven't
that.
been able to find any information on Kiki, but shout out to her.
So, Lockie,
Lachlan Bevan.
Lachlan, well done, mate. Welcome.
Well done, dude.
I'll say this, Tom, if I could. Dude. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Really tough if you're following Lachlan Bevan.
Yeah.
Because I just got an Olympic fucking torch from the Sydney 2000s, and you used to just have to give me a used, dirty, stolen New South Wales fucking cricket
set,
vest.
Yeah.
Now you got to get us a Sydney 2000 Olympic
You know
torch.
what- you know what-
This is my favourite thing I own.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Nah. We got to get that mounted. Or you can be Stephen Fenton, who promised us Andrew Bogut on the podcast and never delivered, and we gave him a baggy grain. That's how. It's like,
Is that what he got?
it's the equivalent of like, remember when people used to pay like
Dude, I wanna
10,000?
take it off him.
No, you remember when people used to pay like 10,000 Bitcoin for a pizza? That's just what it is, dude. The
Sebo,
the
are you
value goes-
seeing this, cunt? Look at that.
So sick.
That's the coolest thing
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my life. I'm so shocked and
Same.
so pumped
Yeah.
that that's what that was.
Honoured and humbled and humbled and honoured.
Put it this way, you've got every hacker for the next year.
Yeah.
You got 4 in a row.
What's this next
Guaranteed.
one?
You won't have to
we got
wait.
more Olympic shit here, Eddie. I can already tell. It's just one. It is the season, dude.
Where's our other jacket? Can we get our other jacket somewhere?
Oh, cuz. Yeah, hold that, Ed, as well. Get that up. This is from Zach Turin.
This might be the greatest day of my life. Like, I got married 18 months ago, but this is right.
I got 2 kids, cunt. Kick rocks, Evie and Zoe.
That means probably that it's on and that it's maybe off. I don't know.
Yeah. But look, either way, when we have our little
This has carried the Olympic flame
Yeah, I know.
that was passed on to Kathy
Yeah.
in, I would say, the greatest moment in Olympic sport was when she won the 400 metres.
Yeah, also the greatest games of all time. Shout out to one Antonio. May he rest in eternal peace.
This feels like a gift from Antonio.
Yeah, hope you're proud of us, bro. I hope we're making you proud, one.
So we are sitting here, punters and dribblers, in the volunteers jackets of the greatest games ever held, and I'm holding a torch from the Olympic torch relay at the greatest games ever held.
Yeah.
By Kiki, I believe, who was the
188.
youngest of the torch bearers. This is a fucking great day.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what to like. I feel like we got to hold that now for the rest of the show. I don't know. Do we just keep relaying it back and forth?
I'm happy to just
Have it sit there. Yeah. Yep. I think that works.
What do you think about this, Toads?
Mate, you look unreal.
Were you
That's
even
pretty
born
sick.
there?
Actually, to be honest, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what it would look like.
When were
it's
you
fascinating
born?
Pardon me?
When were you born?
99.
Okay, so you sneak in.
You snuck in. Everyone in here snuck in.
So cool.
This is so sick. Lachlan Bevan of the greatest fucking present ever given fame
Yeah.
of just like
Where's he gotten it from? Do we have any backstory as to how?
Nah, all I know is that he met up with Kiki or found her online somewhere maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
So this is,
I really do feel sorry for the community because it's like almost impossible to eat a baggy right now.
it's certainly going to be tough, but probably not as tough
Like
as you
gift
think.
wise,
Yeah.
it's basically impossible.
I mean, I'm sure it is impossible, but then don't be disheartened because I'm sure that we'll ask for something stupid in a month. And
Well, there's one that's pending right now that there's a layup,
what's that?
a tickle me blocker that looks like a
Oh
tickle me
yeah,
blocker.
that actually looks like
that's
a
still
blocker.
that's still outstanding.
there. That's
So
still out
they're still out there. They're still out
Yeah,
there.
they're still out there to be caught.
But like, just know that if you're at the lunch, you didn't get us the flame.
No, there's only going to be one guy there with his name card. I'm Lachlan, the fucking Olympic torch dribbler.
The greatest baggy grain of all time.
He's no longer beers and bet slips dribbler. He is the Olympic flame dribbler.
I'm beside myself. I really am.
Yeah.
Get it back in your palms,
Yeah,
dude.
thanks, dude.
Look at that.
Look at that, dude.
That is so good.
We might have to run with it.
Might.
We might have to do a little like centennial run.
A whole lap.
Yeah, for the Olympics. We have to light
With
this-
it lit?
Yeah, with it lit.
Yeah.
Or do
On
we
night
do it?
one.
Do we do it? Yeah, night one, and we arrive here to light the flame in studio,
Yes.
and we light a candle because obviously we don't want to set the alarms.
You
off.
know what we could do, which would be fucking dribbly, is have our own Olympic relay. You don't pass the flame, you pass
Just
the
pass
actual
baton,
torch.
and it's coming to here.
Coming to
for the
here.
start of the Olympics.
Yeah.
Get Brockman in on it.
Well, he immediately comes to mind.
Yeah, well, he's the first runner that you think of.
Doesn't need to just be runners.
No, fuck no.
It can be people that have made a
It's just a contribution to the community.
couple of BG wearers in there.
Yeah, Kempy. If we can get him up from the Shire,
Where would you start it from?
maybe Centennial. We're not running from fucking the Olympic. We're not running from Western Sydney.
It's not that far.
It's not that far, is
If
it?
you had enough runners lined up at certain points,
How far is it from here to fucking
wouldn't be more than fucking 15 Ks, would it?
Shithole of Core Stadium?
Wouldn't be further than 15 Ks. I could be wrong.
No, you reckon? It's 10 Ks to Bondi.
20 Ks.
Okay. It's not that far.
That's not that bad.
Not that far.
Mate, you're running fucking, if you get 10 runners,
It'll be a 4-hour walk according to Google Maps.
we
so if
aren't
you
doing
run
that. You were running, son.
Can't people are bashing out. You get 20 runners
Run it in
in
about
KH.
1 hour.
20 runners or 10 runners 2 kh.
KH is fair.
Well, that's you just getting, you get 20 runners then as well.
We get 20.
Of course we would. This came up just before we started this podcast. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and so I did a bit of research last night about foot golf.
Oh yeah.
My algorithm's just been getting pounded with foot golf. It seems like a bit of fun. It seems like something that people take way too seriously. And in keeping with that theme of taking it way too seriously, I think a far too serious foot golf competition would be a good one to partake in. I think there's one in Western Sydney. I'm not sure. But the debate was started pre-show. Cody Totes, he does play Div 10 soccer or something. Did play once in the Sydney Premier League, did you?
I just play like local prems.
Okay, so not the Sydney Premier League. What's the local
You said
Prem?
you played the Sydney Premier League.
I said I played local prem.
That's why I knew you were getting way too excited about the word of prem. Like that was, I assume that's just like grade soccer.
It's just like local football, the highest you can play, and then you go to like semi-pro.
Oh, so that's pretty good.
That's not bad. And you were in the first tier?
I was like fringy.
Okay, so it's really...
Were you in the first or not?
Fringy.
Yeah, okay. So you
How
scratch
many
the
games for the
surface.
first you play?
Less than 10.
It's
So,
not
it'd be
nothing.
would it be like this? Would it be like shoot shield?
Is that
Or would it be like,
Give me a rugby
or would it
league.
be like playing first for Mossman Wales?
Yeah, it'd be like that. I think.
Subbies. Interesting.
Yeah, it changes.
We haven't put the bet down yet either.
No, we haven't. But
Also,
so
that made me sound like I was claiming that I played at like a high level.
well,
It's just-
no,
Well, that's exactly what it was.
He claimed what he claimed, and we interpreted what we interpreted. He said prems, which sounds like you are basically in the Sydney FC feeder team.
Well, it like the level below.
The level below the feeder team for Sydney FC. That's what it sounded like. And certainly how Eddy took it, given his confidence in Cody Totes' success. Now, Cody said he would 100% beat you and I in a game of foot golf. And it was said with such disrespect that
He couldn't have said it quicker.
No, he said it like before foot golf had left my mouth. He's like, I'd beat the fuck.
He
out
already
of you,
said it,
that.
and he also said that he's beyond jacked. Like when I was pouring up a few tequilas for the boys, he was like, "Dude, I'm fucking beyond jacked," and he said he's going to train.
Yeah.
So that's a serious man.
It's a serious man, but he's basically said like there's no way he doesn't beat the shit out of us in foot golf. He then also said there's no way that he couldn't beat us in like a longest kick of a soccer ball, which, and again, my hubris has got me into trouble before, and that's all right. I will never stop, having gross overestimations of my own ability.
It's part of who you are.
It's part of it's the point. Because if you go in there meekly, like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to... That's just lame. You got to go in there overconfident, and then the fall is greater, and you look like a bigger loser. It's fun. Outside of, like, accuracy, I don't think there's a world where I can't outkick Cody Totes for distance. Outside of if I just can't kick straight, which is a very, very real possibility.
That therein lies the problem, is that you might be too curvy. You know what I mean? You might be too swervy. So there's two bets, punters and dribblers. I will acknowledge that there are no yet predefined terms, nor are there any conditions. There are events, two of them.
Yep.
Event number one, how far can you kick a adult size 5 football, soccer ball? You get 3 attempts.
Boots.
Furthest wins.
Boots optional. I'll be buying boots.
You can wear boots if you want. I'll probably get Predators, like David Beckham wore. 90s version. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the new shit. I'm old school.
Fuck the new shit, dude.
I'm old school.
Yeah.
I'm talking about fucking that little strap over the tongue, slips under the boot.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not like
David
Cody
Beckham.
Totes. He probably has some cheap boots.
Mate, his favourite player is probably Neymar, someone like that.
Yeah.
Like some fucking loser.
Yeah.
I'm a Zinedine Zidane, original Ronaldo, David Beckham type operator, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
If that's okay with you.
Yep.
You can do Neymar till the cows come home, bro.
Edgar David. Glasses.
Yeah. Now, we will be in our boots, Predators, Adidas, 90s, early 2000s. Then there was also a game of foot golf, I would imagine over 18 holes, or is it 9?
Nah, it's 18, dude. 18 holes for foot golf.
But that's how these courses, I don't even know how they're set up,
Fuck
mate.
if I know how many
Could be
holes.
6 fucking holes, who knows?
I think it'd be at least 9. This one's the one that I saw was in Western Sydney. I went to footgolfaustralia.com.au, I believe.
Yeah, I'm
that's
looking
what-
at that now. It's hard to find any information about it.
It's
Because
not-
we
it's
also
not-
we
it's not
also
very
heard
good
whispers
information.
there was a course at Northbridge, which is probably a
used
little
to
bit
be.
closer.
Somebody said sometimes they convert it. I'm not looking for a converted course. I don't know if they... Yeah.
So what do you mean? Like, I was of the opinion that foot golf was held on a golf course.
Yeah, but
Just
there's
with a
like
bigger
huge
hole.
bucket holes.
They just put bigger holes in.
Yeah, but do you think... I just would have been shocked if Northbridge, like, we're going to dig out a bucket-sized hole for fucking foot golf.
Yeah, not on the actual green.
Well, there's this one in Western Sydney. I feel like it's proper greens and shit.
That's better.
Yeah.
Because obviously we want to be able to roll the ball and
Yeah.
shit.
Dude, chipping out of the sand.
Like if you got a downhill roll, that thing wouldn't stop.
No.
It'd actually be quite difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so Cody reckons you'll beat both of us, all of us. Will, you're not actually involved in the longest kick because you'd win it too easily. Just so you know.
Yeah, just you're not allowed.
You're too big and strong.
Well, it's basically just about whether we can beat Cody anyway,
It's
right?
you and I beating Cody. That's the bet.
Such
Because
is the hubris of the
he's
man. Sydney Premiership fucking soccer or whatever.
yeah, Premier League.
MLS.
Played 10 games in fucking 5 years anyway.
Yeah.
That was misleading.
I guess what we were trying to work out is obviously technique important, right? Because if you're
striking
if you're an awkward Unco Magoo, then you can be as big and thick and strong as you want, but you can't fucking kick a ball. But if you have coordination and you are bigger, then surely we can outkick Cody Totes.
So you would think so, and that's why we're having the bet, because we don't know. We will know.
We will know.
We'll know, but we don't know yet. We're also playing 18 holes, full golf. To the winner goes the spoils.
If you're a foot golf person out there, please reach out, because we don't know really where to go. I mean, we sort of got an idea, but
I've stumbled across a couple of foot golf videos myself.
yeah,
Tom.
it's coming through the algorithm.
Obviously, we share the algorithm. I don't recall people wearing boots.
No, I'm pretty
feel
sure
like
they
they're in
do.
sand shoes a lot, or like futsal, like indoor soccer shoes.
That could be true. That could be true. I'll check if I got one saved. Whatever they're wearing, that's what I'll be wearing. Because
I wonder if you can't. I wonder if that's because you can't actually wear them on the green. You wouldn't be
That's a
able to
good
wear
point.
fucking.
it's a
springs on the
very
green.
good point.
So we might have to get some indoor soccer shoes.
Let's see if I got something saved
some.
here.
You have some?
Yeah.
You've
Yeah, on the Foot Golf Australia Instagram, it looks like they're wearing indoor soccer shoes.
Yeah, because that'd be a
Sweet.
grain.
You're not
'cause of the
wearing
grains.
studs.
yeah, that makes sense.
Well, we have to get some of them.
Okay, we can do that. I actually prefer that, to be honest.
Why?
Well, I might find more use for indoor soccer shoes and football boots generally.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Why would that be?
Well, if I get into my foot golf, you know what I mean?
You drive out to Western Sydney every weekend for
I
a round?
might, dude. I don't know. Like, I might get into my foot golf.
We don't even play. We play golf fucking 4 times a year, mate.
And I got golf shoes for those that I don't use anymore.
That's a good point. You actually wanted to get new ones.
Yeah, I know. I don't like my ones now. They're a bit weird.
What are we
Anyway.
putting on the line for this, by the way?
Well, it'd be cash, I would have thought. But then I don't want to. For you, it's probably
No. It's cash for him,
Yeah.
and then something else for us.
yeah,
Because
because we've also got the marathon bet with you as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe you
Been
guys have to
happening.
play a full 90 in a social soccer game on a Saturday.
I'd carve up.
Yeah, that's
I don't think you'd be able to just walk into a team or anything, though.
what you
we
were.
got
You couldn't
carve
just
up.
walk into your team.
Like- Into
Actually,
your
you
team.
probably could, to be honest.
What do you
by the
mean?
way.
Why don't we
of course
play
we
with
could.
you? I'd fucking dominate.
Yeah, we'd come
I'm
in.
actually pretty good.
Mate,
I would say this. I think I would surprise you.
I put it this way.
I'm slow now, though. Very slow.
Yeah, man, I don't doubt you guys could do a job for my Division 5 weekend.
Good.
Okay,
Anyway,
Doesn't
so
sound
what? Is that our punishment? If we lose, do we have to play a
we've
fucking
got to go and fucking win a game for you.
No, but that's kind
and
of
just
that's not-
dominate?
Yeah,
Nah,
Bring
Can
the
you
heat?
dominate a bunch
So we
of
just got to
fucking
go.
losers?
So all we have to do is bring the heat
No,
for 90
I
minutes.
don't want that.
You don't want us to bring the heat
No, I don't want that.
because you don't want us to have. You don't want the punishment for us to be glory.
Which is exactly what had happened.
Yeah.
I just feel like that falls on my whole team and then as well, you know.
What? So we'd be a burden, would we?
That's what you say.
Well, it's just like I'm bringing my own personal sort of bet.
So hang on. So we'd be a burden.
You
to
don't think that they'd all be really like excited to have us down there?
So
to win
you're
a game?
telling me if Tom and I come down there, bring the heat, okay? We get some W's, we score some goals, which you have been unable to do.
You haven't won a game in like 6 years.
Nor has he scored a goal, Tom. We come down, we bring the heat, we bring some chatter, okay? We bring the vibes, and then we all go to the pub and we shout everyone. That'd be a burden to
No,
you?
okay, yeah, no, that's a great idea.
That'd
No,
be
I don't know.
a couple of free growls.
No. I don't. So you just think we'd rock up and then like just okay, sure.
no,
So
I was- I was-
no. You come up with something then, mate. You come up with your own fucking terms.
Are we going to agree on this while we're live or not?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I
You
feel
pair
I'm
of
a little
predators?
fucking hurt, dude.
A little hurt.
Yeah.
No, it was nothing against you guys. I just didn't want to sort of, without, consulting the boys. But
Well, you
are
consult
right.
your fucking ungrateful team then. You consult them.
And ask them simply,
They want a couple
do
of
you want my
35-year-olds.
bosses, my fathers, my dads to
Yeah.
come down here and bring the heat?
Yeah. Eddie will be freshly rinsed, you'd imagine.
I'm going to play in a headband if I am.
Punters and Dribblers brought to you by Neds. You know the drill by now, and if you don't, then open your
Then
ear
buy
holes.
drills.
Shout out to Neds, though, because they're just a massive fucking supporter of us. We wouldn't be able to do all the shit that we do without Neds, and we thoroughly enjoy using their services as well in a big, big way.
Yeah, we do. If you were to eyeball New South Wales $2.05 and you think to yourself, Jesus, that needs a rugby league pounding, get on the Neds.
That's it. Get on the Neds. Follow our profiles. Get in there in the About Even chat group. The code is Dribbler. We'll see you in there. Go Neds. You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Tom,
Yep.
I don't want to talk about it, but I feel like we have to.
Okay.
It's not something I'm dying to talk about.
All right.
It's not something I'm like loving,
Okay.
but I feel like we need to talk about it.
Yep.
just because it's everywhere.
Yep.
Friend of ours,
Yep.
probably the scariest man in rugby league.
Okay, now I know where you're going. I was a little bit lost. I was all at sea.
Hamale Alakawatu.
Yeah, I know him. Shook our hand on the airplane, come back from Vegas, made a point of coming over and saying g'day. That guy.
Which I think speaks to the fact that he was reared right.
Yeah, quality human.
And a lot of respect needs to go to his parents,
Yeah.
who've done a fine job with a fine young man and a
Yep.
fine young footballer.
Yep.
A lot of people chirping, talking that shit. No cap.
No cap. That shit.
For real.
Is that how you use it?
No cap for real.
Shush. About about the fact. Still not over the fact you stole those plans.
Clearly.
About the fact that he once shared a result of an Origin game in which Queensland won, remarking and commenting and captioning that he was pumped about it. I'm using verbatim here, that he was pumped about it and that he had been a Queensland fan since day dot.
Yeah. Luckily, dot's not a real day, so I think that the whole thing's voided. The whole
Technicality.
Thing's voided. Technicality. Day dot, not a thing.
So you
voided.
think so? And I'd agree with you. For it to count, for it to be meaningful,
Yeah.
he would need to have mentioned the day,
or the date.
the month, or
Yeah.
the date.
Yeah. So he would have gone like
So DDMM YYY.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Yeah, whatever. But he didn't do that, right? He did not do that. So I think it's complete horseshit, dude. It wasn't like Luke Keary who actively petitioned to go and play for Queensland. He's like, please, let me. Hamole, young kid, probably a little bit pissed off. You know, he might have had a bad day. Had a bad day at school. Was feeling a little emotion.
Yep.
And he's just going, fuck it.
Thank you, mate. He was also young.
Young, dude.
Wet behind the ears.
Said day dot. Who gives a fuck? What day is that? No one even knows.
Can someone Google if dot's a day? Because as far as I was concerned, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
There's an international dot day, but not a day dot.
And what is that day for? What's that celebrating?
So not a day dot.
What's celebrating creativity, courage, and collaboration?
So he wasn't referring to that.
No. But
And
even if he was,
that's-
creativity sounds like something you make up.
But that's dot day, not day dot.
No, correct.
It's a completely different thing.
Yeah, they are different.
You know what I mean? Like if my name was Simpson Edward, then my last name's Edward, not Simpson. You know what I'm saying?
I'm starting to follow it now. You got me hopped up, dude. I think I need another sniff. You got me hopped up, dude. Day dot? Fuck off.
There it is.
I'm alive.
Oh, he's sniffing again. He's sniffing again.
Oh, that got me good, dude. Oh, my God.
Oh, you got a rugby league one.
Oh, that was full face. Full face of makeup. Oh,
You know what that is? That's
oh fuck.
that's
dude.
Joey and Matty John's old man in Cessnock getting brought back to life after getting ironed out.
Bruh, that was good. Oh,
Is that good honest rugby league?
dude.
Dude, I can't get over the smell that's coming out of this thing. It's got one of the great
Holy
scents.
shit.
Oh, have you smelled? Have you smelled this thing? Oh, that's good. That's rugby league.
That blew my face off.
It smells so good, this thing, dude.
What are you saying, cunt?
There's
It's not a traditional lighter fluid in there. You have to use Hello Kitty deodorant to get it to work, which I think is what Eddie's smelling.
What do you mean, legitimately?
Yeah,
Legitimately.
Lachlan said you have to jimmy a Hello Kitty deodorant can in there to get
Is
it
that
to
what
work.
I'm smelling?
it could be the bubblegum deodorant.
Cunt, it smells fucking amazing. I've been sitting there smelling this thing going, what is going?
Is that what's on you? Is that Hello Kitty
Did that just come out? Did Hello Kitty deodorant
Or is that
just come out?
was that the wetness from the...
No, it's just wetness.
Tubbs has got a can.
Oh, bro, that
Yeah,
fucking... That's
cunt,
smelling.
I've been sitting here going, what the fuck is going on here? Hello Kitty.
Because the original butane,
Yes.
the original
Cunt,
butane,
bubblegum
tank ran
perfume
out.
body mist up in here, bro.
That's the dribbliest thing that he's like...
Because
to
you
put
can't
in-
smell that.
Nah.
I've been sitting here going, fucking get me into this fucking
Dude,
torch.
you didn't realise you want to climb
I want to climb into this fucker. Fucking oath.
Let's ode.
It's oaths, to use a term from the Coods. So Hamale, it doesn't matter. Day dot's not real.
No, it's not real, dude. Don't worry about it. Move on.
So people going, he's a sleeper. I'm like,
Shut the fuck up, dude. If you're a
He
New
also
South
came out and
Welshman
said
who-
he was an innocent kid who made a mistake.
Yeah, exactly. Innocent kid.
He also, if he's handing in his homework, putting down day dot,
Yeah,
wrong.
sorry, what
Not
day
a
of the week is it? It's not going to work, mate. Now, oh my God, that fucking sniff is so good.
Dude, this Hello Kitty, again, I want to climb into this torch like you wouldn't believe.
Dude, this is I'm a sniff guy, dude. You're a hello. That's what I need to be able to feel anything in my nose is literal fucking ammonia. Whereas you can get high on bubblegum Hello Kitty. Like I'm jealous.
It's good stuff.
But I would like to maybe clean it out and get a bit of Olympic torch smell back into it. I don't want bubblegum Hello Kitty to be the smell of that thing. It doesn't feel
It's
right.
not lit.
It's clearly not lit, buddy.
Exactly. So when it's lit, should be rocking.
Yeah, but the reason it smells like that is because that's the only way he was able to get it lit, right?
Yeah.
So we can find a better way, surely.
Maybe. People that know Olympic
lot.
torches,
Yeah.
reach out. If you're like an Olympic torch specialist, niche.
Very niche.
Reach out. We are running off the assumption that we need to use Hello Kitty bubblegum
Bubblegum.
I told you I was aroused. Bubblegum perfume spray. I don't know if that's necessarily what you need to
Also,
use.
We
just
need to figure out how to refill the original canister with gas and butane.
I bet you'd be able to find
That's
out
what we
that
need to
pretty
figure out.
fucking easily.
Again, if there isn't someone out there that knows Olympic torches, I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
So much ado about nothing. Hamala.
Yeah, I think so, mate. I think so.
Well, I agree. I just wanted to get your opinion.
Yeah, he bleeds blue. Now, you should have seen him in the photo. He tucked his jersey in and had his shorts all the way up. He looked very cute. He looked like a kid on the first day of school, which belies his psychopathic rugby league intentions, which is to get out there and just kill Queensland.
Kill people.
Yep.
Now, there was another photo that you and I saw came across our desk today of one Jake Trbojevic. It was put up by Manly. And I was confident, obviously, on Monday that we'd win. When I saw Jake in his Origin kit with a gut,
Yeah.
I was like,
A tum.
it's game, set, match.
Where is it? Get it up, Tobler. Just go to Manly Seagulls on Instagram. It's the
Game,
top photo.
set,
Tum.
match.
He's fully tummed up. It's so good, dude. Like, you look at that. That's what New South Wales is. It's guys like Jake who are built like
That's
that.
terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying. He's got a couple of tits up top too. Like, that's absolutely terrifying. That guy will fucking kill you,
He'll
bro.
go all day. And
That guy will
snap your knee to
fucking
death.
kill you for his state, mate.
Yeah.
Look at the belly button crease in the middle, mate. It's good night,
Yeah,
nurse.
It is.
It is. It's game, set, match. New South Wales coming in as well. Time into $2.02.
He's the throwback footballer.
We got him at
Obviously,
$2.05.
We did.
Obviously. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling horny. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Can I take a turn to sincerity for a moment? Not that we haven't been sincere this whole podcast, but maybe a more acute turn to sincerity.
Town?
Payne Haas,
Yep. I know him.
fucking New South Wales, big, thick, powerful, imposing throbber, has...
You mean the best front row forward in the game. He
Yeah.
plays for us.
Fair to say he's been going through a bit last year, given the off-field shit, family dramas.
Mm-hmm.
His mum, his old man recently. And I know that Payne's had his own issues in the past, but like to be able to keep putting up the fucking numbers he's putting up week to week in NRL, and then obviously coming into Origin footy, like there's something to be said about what he's able to do in terms of being able to compartmentalize how fucked up his life is at the moment off the field. His old man on death row, I think, potentially in fucking Indonesia.
It's looking
His
like
mum's
that.
in prison. Like, there's and he's like and he was quoted today talking about it, and he's like, all I can worry about is what's going on in Australia. I got my two brothers living with me, and they got to go to school, and I got to make sure they're all good. He's got a daughter, and you're just like, Jesus Christ. He's like, people got it worse off than me. You're just like, respect to you, young man. 24, 25 years old. How old is Payne?
Also, Tom,
24.
24.
a prodigious talent,
Yep.
which brings with it like a level of scrutiny and pressure and expectation
And he just keeps
that a
performing.
lot of people don't fucking deal with very well.
Correct.
He's been in the limelight around contract times many times over. Like, huge money, which again brings huge expectation. He's had expectation and pressure the whole way through.
Yeah.
And I'm loving that you've gone sincere, Tom. We don't get sincere that often, but when we do, we mean it. Payne Haas, an incredible human, an incredible footballer, and I'm blessed. I think we all are as a state that he plays for us and he bleeds blue.
Yeah. Oh, and he bleeds. He bleeds blue all the fucking way. Don't you worry about that. Are you worried that Madge Maguire bumped his head yesterday?
No, because I like to see people that are representing the state show a bit of claret.
Yep. Apparently, he was talking to Payne as they were walking to the team photo. So engrossed in the conversation, he saw that up ahead was something that he was probably going to bump into, but so committed to the state of New South Wales, he's like, well, I can't. I've got to finish this conversation with Payne. He's like, I've got to wear this one. So he's prepared to bleed for his state. He's just taken one to the fucking dome. Don't know if it requires stitches
because
or not.
it's conversation first, it's player first, it's state first, and that's exactly the mantra, the ideology, the commitment that this state needs if we're gonna roll Queensland and get a famous win. I mean, too easily now, Tom, do people just feign interest. They feign like they give a shit about what you're talking about. They're not listening to you. They're listening through you. They're seeing through you. All they're thinking about is scratching their little itch to get their phone out and go on TikTok. That's the new generation. That's the way the world's going. We need to live with that. But there are still some old school operators out there like Madge Maguire who goes, you know what? I'm prepared to bump into that sign up there, bleed for my state because Payne's getting something off his chest
and I'm
here.
locked in here.
And I'm locked in. And I'm locked in. That's what being locked in is.
Yeah.
Walking into shit on purpose so that you can maintain eye contact with a man who's telling you something that he needs to get off his chest.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see that out of Queensland.
No,
mate.
you wouldn't. You just wouldn't.
Bush Poet, again, people go, oh, don't disrespect Billy. It's origin time, mate. Leave your fucking respect at the door.
I will be disrespecting him.
Bush Poet Billy, it's all about him. You know? He wouldn't bleed for his state.
No.
Not like Madge is.
No, not like Madge. That's all I'd say. And that's no disrespect to Billy, who's obviously his reputation precedes him, but like not a big, Queenslander.
He doesn't love his state.
No. Not like Madge, who never played.
No, but Matt, you're like, mate.
Do you have to play for the state?
What? You have to be a great of the game, one of the greatest of all time, the greatest fullback to ever fucking do it, an absolute winner out and out. Do you need to be that guy to love your state? No, you don't.
We love our state.
We love our state. Exactly.
Love that torch. Queensland also now fucking ducks and drakes, whatever that means.
Is it ducks and drakes or ducks and drapes?
Now you got me fucking all mixed up. I don't know. Drapes? Drapes are curtains.
Let's guess.
I don't know what a drape is.
Let's try and guess what that means.
Well, dragons.
No. What does the saying mean?
I think snakes and ladders, and I don't know why. I don't know what that even means.
Ducks and drakes, ducks and drapes. Is it like
Drake, D-R-A-I-C is how I think it'd be spelled.
But
so
is it potentially you think it's a duck, but it's actually a drape?
Or a drake, for some reason Drake, it reminds me of like the way Welsh would say dragon or some shit. I don't know why. Like that, to be honest, it almost could be something I've heard before.
That's where you go with it.
D-R-A-I-C.
I think of curtains for some reason.
Well, if you say drapes, you think of curtains. But if you say drakes.
So there's a couple of different ways you can use it. Like to make ducks and drakes of is to
So what's the correct one? Drakes or drapes?
Oh, it's drakes.
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 Okay.
It's not surprising that you were right and I was wrong.
Yeah. I still don't know what it means.
A male duck is called a drake.
Oh, not a dragon.
And a female duck's called a duck.
Yeah.
So it's not about Welsh.
So it's
dragons.
more like that chick looks like a dude.
Is this like speaking about,
Is it like like a manly female duck, or is that like a female? Is that a girly looking
duck.
guy duck?
A duck.
Drake.
A drake is just a duck with a penis.
Right,
But
if
ducks
you're-
and
if you're
drakes.
playing ducks and
But ducks and drakes, what does that mean?
Is that what you're tucking?
You could play ducks and drakes, which is an old game where you skim stones along the water, apparently, and then.
Hang on, no.
What's the saying?
So
about?
so if Burmo, when he's talking about Origin, ducks and drakes, and I would imagine if I'm to guess what you meant, the place you're using that is around Harry Grant. Is he injured? Is he not?
Oh, it's not.
Ducks and drakes.
No, it's not like smoke and mirrors.
So ducks and drakes is not where you'd use that.
No.
When would you use it?
If you're making a duck and drake of someone, which is like a term that like rich people used to use to talk about poor people or to treat someone badly or be dishonest.
So
they were making a duck
so
and drake out of them.
It's in the sense that like you are to treat frivolously a man who is this man to play ducks and drakes with a scientific expedition. So you're sort of like you're fucking with Origin here. Like he's injured, he's sick. What's going on? Like you're taking the piss a little bit.
Okay, that makes sense.
But again, I feel like every time it's used relatively incorrectly by 90% of people that use it. Not a Welsh dragon.
Good to know. So anyway, ducks and drakes.
I don't know what I was talking about, man.
You brought it up.
Queensland?
Harry Grant, sick.
So what? It's ages away.
Can I speak about sickness for a second? Both my children, unwell. My wife, unwell.
You once upon a time, you'd be fucking not here.
Dude, yesterday morning, I woke up with a sore throat. Not like sore throat's fuck sore throat, but just awareness. I would say awareness, Edward. Oh, a big penis there. Is that a Olympic torch penis?
Carry on.
I obviously pound Good Day with reckless abandon.
Daily.
And it's stopped me from slipping off a metaphorical and literal cliff. I'm feeling slightly under the weather, whereas a year ago I would have been fucked.
No one's had more sick days than you, and that's on the public record. Now you're in a good day, and you're not sick. You're here next to me. Proof's in the pudding. Talk shit, get hit. I'm not hitting him because he's not talking shit. Like, it's just the proof's in the pudding, punters and dribblers. BeGoodHealth.com.au, code dribblers, 20% off. If you want to be sick and pathetic and weak, like Harry Grant, carry on living the way you've lived.
Yeah, Harry not on the good day. Or he's just lying. Ducks and Drake sort of stuff.
Or you could man up or woman up or human up.
Drake up.
Get a bit of good day India and never be sick again, and also have energy all day fucking long. And
I don't want to claim never to be sick again, Eddie, because you can get sick. Technically, you'd say I'm sick right now, but I'm not slipping off a sick cliff.
You know what I mean.
No, I know, but I don't know whether you can, nor do you want to, claim never get sick again with good day. Because that ain't the truth. It's just good for you, and it helps.
We've touched on Origin. Nico Hines not training.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's fine. That's to be expected, right? What day is it? We're recording on a Wednesday.
Have the boys gone up to the mountains yet? That I would like to know. Have they gone up to their mountain home?
You're still fucking mad for
The
it.
New South Wales Blues squad held a training session in Wentworth Falls this morning, hitting the field at Blue Mountains Grammar School.
There you go. Just got out fucking Dior'd there.
Huh?
Just got fucking out Dior'd.
He's
Mate,
quick,
a
this
rising
kid over
tide.
here. This kid's quick over here. I will say this. Kid over there's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty quick. He's pretty quick.
Wentworth Falls, eh? And they trained at Blue Mountains Grammar School. I wouldn't mind having a gander at Blue Mountains
Yeah.
Grammar School.
There's some photos, Tobler, I can link them to
Oh,
you.
Jesus Christ. He's fucking
Yeah, send them
killing it.
through.
Oh, shit.
I like to see teamwork.
No, it's great teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream
No,
work.
it does. It does. And it's always good to have pressure for positions.
Well, because pressure makes diamonds,
Yeah.
as they say.
Competition for spots.
Oh, I don't feel threatened.
Oh, yeah, right. That's what someone who doesn't feel threatened says.
That's what someone who's under pressure would say.
Yeah.
You know? Like Tedesco was like, I'm good, bro. I'm sweet.
Yeah. Now where is he?
That look at the nick they've got the school in, because they would have known about this for so long. This would just be the biggest moment ever for Blue Mountains Grammar. They've done a terrific job, Tom. Look at that.
Did we?
Look at that.
Is that where we filmed something there?
You and I.
No,
When the
it's
fuck did we go to Wentworth
when we
Falls?
filmed that Dr. V ad?
I didn't do that. I wasn't me.
It was Sebo.
Look at the nick.
I'm just looking
Look
some
at
photos there,
that.
seeing if this is where we filmed that Dr. V ad. Nah, it's not. It's not.
The Dr. V ad that was out in the hills.
I don't know where it was. I'm just trying to fucking. Huh? Not the one in Manly. It's in Palmy.
Bro, that was out in the hills. That was Hills District. This is in the Blue Mountains.
Yeah.
Not the same place.
No, it's not. Looking good though.
Incredible.
I'd say
Love
it's
to
right
see
in
it.
there. Muscly arms, muscly thighs. That's
New
what you
South
wanna
Wales
see.
win and win well.
Punters and Dribblers, we are brought to you by the best rosé in town. That is Big Day Rosé. And for the final time this year, there is a sale going on.
Yeah, there is.
By this year, I mean this vintage.
As in, well, yeah, this vintage.
That's what I mean.
This fin year.
This fin year.
Code is Manly. You get $50 off every single case. So if you get 2 cases, you get $100 off. Does that make sense? It should. This is the last time you can use the code this week, Punters and Dribblers. So you move.
HelloSport.shop. Shout out to Big Day.
Move.
Yeah, g'day Tom, Eddie, Tobler and Tote Bag. I got a State of Origin question for you guys, a bit of a hair question. And seeing as you're both so follically gifted, I figure you're well placed to comment on the topic. Now, I just wonder, is New South Wales rolling out a halves pairing with the most hair by length, volume, girth, thickness of all time?
That's a
Has
great
Hines
Great question.
and Luai got the most hair of a State of Origin halves pairing of all time. Queensland, on the other hand, 2 very vanilla haircuts in DC and Tommy Dearden. Yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts and what it means for New South Wales' chances come Wednesday night. Queensland forever, clean sweeps soon. See ya.
Well, it's actually.
It's a great question. I don't know. Maybe some of those 80s boys that have fucking long, luscious
I
stuff.
don't think so, dude. Just trying to think back.
But you
to
wouldn't.
like,
But you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't.
Sterlo had
Sterlo
hair,
had long hair.
but it was going. But like Nico's hair is long, not thick. I guarantee if you ran your hands through Nico's hair, you go, this is like it's good hair, but it's not thick hair. Jerome Luai, you could lose your hand in there.
I think Nico will probably lose his hair in the fullness of time.
Yep.
And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Just pointing out that I think in the fullness of time he'll lose his hair. Luai, on the other hand,
That thing ain't going nowhere.
thickness beyond belief. DCE, skip of Queensland.
That's going.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's not gone.
No, but
it's
it's
going.
going. Tommy Dearden looks like he's got a pretty rock solid head of hair, but it's nothing exciting. It's pretty conventional, pretty full metal jacket.
If I was to finger to the sky this bitch, I would say the most voluptuous, voluminous set of hair in the history of Origin.
Yeah, I'd say so too. I'd say so. I can't think of anyone else that had hair to match that. I don't even know if Queensland outside of Tino have ever had a player with long hair. Maybe Josh Papali'i. Carrigan, that's a good point. Great point. Outside of those 3, we had Aaron Woods. Angus Crichton had long hair for a little bit. Don't know if he played Origin when he did. Now we've got Luai and Hines.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's a couple more. Timmy Brasher, don't know if he played when he had really long hair, but his hair was long as fuck. I actually got a haircut, Punters and Dribblers. I proved my point. My hair is thick and luscious, but I was over it within 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Point proven.
I mean, I think so.
Why'd you do it?
Because everyone thought I was going bald from the Daily Telegraph. So I went, all right, I'm going to have to remind them.
You looked bald in that photo, though.
I did. No, I fucking oath I did. But
I know you weren't.
I know I wasn't as well.
You
but
just looked
you grow
bald.
it back. You show them. There were even comments with that. People thought my hair was washed. That's how fucking buffy it was. Fuck me now sort of hair. And then, you know what actually was the straw that broke the camel's back more than anything else? My mother-in-law, God love her, shout out to Marina.
She does a lot for you, mate.
She does.
Choose words carefully.
I love Marina. But she came around the other day. I was already getting over my hair generally, just because it's like, this is so much easier. You don't even think about it. But
were you styling it for long?
there's
In the
no
morning?
styling. No styling.
Just checking.
But she goes, it's like a backhanded compliment that it took me a while to actually realize was a backhanded compliment. She goes, you look so young with short hair. And I was like, wait, like this short? She's like, you mean like now I look young? Or it's like the shorter hair. I'm like, fuck. But her perception of my age does carry some weight.
Of course it does.
But also then as soon as I was in here, fucking people were like, dude, you look basically like a catwalk model with short hair. So, you know, I
You've
felt
been
like
getting compliments.
felt like it was the right decision.
You've been getting compliments,
Yeah.
which has been nice.
They were like, dude, do you want to walk on my runway show for fat guys with short hair? Anyway, it's got to be Nico. Nico and Luai, best hair in Origin history.
Correct. And let us now move on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Eddinghausen had good hair.
Boys, just listening
He was
to
fucking good.
the wrap-up of the weekend where the Sharks got butt-fucked 42-zip, and I can hack a butt-fucking.
Can't we
But
all?
your mate Ben Porter, I'm about to shit down his throat Josh Masood style with his little the Sharks have versed one top 8 side in the last 10 games. Have you cunts forgotten that we played the Melbourne Storm and beat Melbourne in fucking Melbourne? Or that literally the week before we fucking beat the Roosters, who are fucking humming at the moment? I'm all for you guys just reading blind stats. Yeah, you're unqualified, but Ben Porter, consider this a shit down your fucking throat, Masood style. Get some fucking better statistics, you dumb cunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ciao. Love you.
This
No,
is
let him
where-
go. Let
this
him
is where I
keep
ju-
going. Let him keep going.
This is where I drop in.
Is he still going?
No.
He's done.
Okay.
I'll jump in
Yeah.
because this needs to be cleared up.
No, it does. I'm glad that guy, because I would have forgotten.
I will read anything Ron Burgundy style that's put in front of me. I think we can all acknowledge that. A lot of the time, I'm not really thinking. I'm just like saying things,
Yeah.
which is part of my strength and also where there is weakness that leaks in. When I was reading the message, he'd written the Sharks' last 10 games, as in the last 10 games of the season.
So-
and I read it is their last 10 games.
Read it out again. Because I don't Now, I'll say this. I would like to take a little bit of blame here. Not much, though, because it wasn't my stupidity. As he was reading that out, I was like, that feels fucking wrong. But again, as we addressed earlier, Eddie, Cat backed into a corner. He can sometimes come out ferociously. I didn't need that. I was like, I don't know. I can't be sure. Fucking we'll go with it. So I should have said something at the time, and I didn't.
What was it, my stats? I'm not going to be backed into a corner.
No, but you might have been like, yeah, fucking you, fucking.
I was reading out someone else's stat.
No, but you get, you're
this
aggressive.
was it.
You're aggressive.
The Sharks' last 10 games this season, I read, it literally says the Sharks' last 10 games this season.
So he's written the wrong thing.
So, which means the last 10 games of the season, only one of them is against the current top 8 side. I read it like, of the last 10 games they've played, only one of them has been against
But
the
that's
top...
exactly how it reads.
No.
Let me read it.
But then, so, it says the Sharks' last 10 games this season.
This season.
Only one of them is against the current top 8.
This season.
He's replied to this. Even after being destroyed on the weekend, you'd imagine they'd finish top 2.
That doesn't...
So the way I interpreted that was that they fucking played dog shit. But he's padding this stat by saying, even though they got pounded, their run home's fucking easy.
Give me the phone and let me explain if it reads the way you're reading it. So the Sharks' last 10 games this season, only one of them has been against the current top 8 side, the Knights. That's not true. Because this season, in their last 10 games, they've played the Melbourne fucking Storm. If he'd said the Sharks' last 10 games of last season...
No. That's the last 10 games of this season. And he's saying they'll finish top 2 because their run home is so easy.
But
the last 10 games of this season.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It was fucking confusing.
He should have said the final 10 games.
He said
the season.
The last. So last can be last or like...
Yeah, listen. No.
So that's not my fuck up.
That's not your fuck up.
No. It's not my fuck up.
But it is in that we should have seen that and been like, that's bullshit. We should have known that was wrong.
I will read the teleprompter.
Yeah, but then you can also go, that doesn't feel right.
I'm not thinking.
No, neither. But you should be able to sense check things. Like, because sometimes you do, and I'm like, hey, fucking do it. And you're
But
like,
that's
that doesn't
your
feel-
job. Because I was reading.
But what
so
I'm
you're
saying
sense
is,
checking.
if I say something, sometimes you're like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I do that.
So that's what I'm saying. You should have done
So
that.
you should have done that.
I've already acknowledged that, but so should you have. But that's awfully written. So shame on Ben.
You know what? It's Ben's fault for writing it so awfully.
That was the worstly. Even as you explained to me 10 times, I'm like, I don't fucking. That's still
which
wrong.
was wigging me out. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is going on over there?
No. Because
So-
you
so-
didn't even explain it well. Final 10 games of this season. Not the last 10 they played, the final games that finished the year. Fucking not that hard to explain.
So we are guilt-free.
We're guilt-free, dude.
Good.
Guilt-free.
Good.
Let's go, Tobler. Can I have a hold of that torch while you're at it?
Connors, Dribblers, Thomas Edward, Tobler Totes. Just listening, finished up 6:30 Busy Magicians, rehashing the double barrel, quadruple barrel names, and it made me think of the old wives' tale, you can never trust someone with two first names. First thing comes to mind, Joel Kane. Couldn't trust him in Magic Round. He gave you the tips, and they went absolutely fucking nowhere. Now, this leads me to my next point. You think two names is bad. My friend is called Robert Edward George Thomas, the least trustworthy person potentially on the face of this fucking planet. Anyway, be you soon.
Mate, the only person who's less trustworthy than that guy is Peter Peters. But Robert Edward James Thomas is fucking absurd.
No, that's disgraceful. Peter Peters obviously undefeated, never will be bested.
No, least trustworthy guy in town.
But Robert Thomas George Edward.
Robert Thomas Edward James Thomas Edward. But at least he's got a Thomas and an Edward in there, so you kind of give him a pass. Kind of do have to give you a pass there, you mate. Thomas and Edward. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Edward.
Thomas and Edward. You know what I mean?
Pretty cool names, aren't they?
Well, it's pretty cool, you know. Best of both.
Hey, fellas. It's the night shift at Ashfield Mall dribbler here. I was working
The what?
night shift at Ashfield Mall. Start
that again, please.
Start again.
Hey, fellas. It's the night shift at Ashfield Mall dribbler here. I was working night shift at Ashfield Mall, and I was wearing my signed summer tan. Shout out to Tobler, Tom, Eddy, and Amelia Simpson for ruining my hat with your shitty signature. I was wearing that. I got cummed on by a fella who used to be a journo for like news.com.au or some shit. He no longer works there. I won't say his name. And he pretty much said that while he was working there, he knew that every single A-list journo in Sydney is in the P's and D's group chat on Facebook. He said that multiple of them have burner accounts. They're in there, they're vicious, they're waiting for content. And obviously they don't listen to the potty. They're just in there to get the latest scoop. So I reckon we should try to do like a fake story to try and catch one of the rats out and then like really have the spotlight on it. But I just also wanted to mainly give you a heads up. There's plenty of journos in there. See, boys.
Look, thank you, Ashfield Mall, late night shift at Ashfield Mall dribbler.
We appreciate you calling. Of course there's journos in there. It's basically the greatest content machine in the country.
Yep.
It's not just journos nicking shit out of there, let me tell you.
No, it's content creators nicking shit out of there left, right and centre. Oh, yeah, where'd you get that video from, bruh?
Well, a little bit of credit would be nice.
A little bit of credit. Not for even Hello Sport, but for the Punters and Dribblers page.
Well,
show a bit of respect.
Yeah, exactly right.
Show a bit of respect.
Respect the
content
page.
creators that we know.
Respect the page.
That we know.
That we know.
That we're friends
If
with.
you're going to nick something out of there, at least go to the
From the Punters and Dribblers. We credit the Punters and Dribblers page for
but crediting the dribbler isn't enough.
No.
Got to credit the fucking
Credit
source.
the dribbler and then the source.
Because it is private.
It's private.
It is private.
We could get you, can kick you out.
It's not public.
Don't want to.
It's private.
But we could.
Anyway, that's all we'll say.
That's all we'll say. But listen, of course, there are a lot of journos in there. I don't mind trying to flush out a journo. I do like the leaks, though. I do enjoy a leak or two. They are fun. The only thing is, if you created a fake story for a journo to leak, you do then have to create a fake story about someone, and I don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Do you reckon anyone run a story and you having a huge cock?
Me? I just don't think they'd buy it. You know?
Too unrealistic.
That's not real. You know, that's bullshit. I don't know. What's more realistic, that big cock or six-pack? What's less likely?
Still
Probably. I was going to say still probably the big old piece. But yeah, I don't know how you'd flush them out.
No.
I love burner accounts. It's so funny they have them. Like, I remember working in radio. Yes, I worked in radio, and there were so many cunts getting around with burner accounts, like on-air people, and you knew it. You knew what they were doing.
The best is when we haven't had one for a while. Is when people fuck up and try to write something on the burner account and then they actually do it on their actual account.
Oh, we haven't had that for a while, have we?
We haven't had that for a while. Yeah.
That would be the most like fucking humiliating thing I think of all time. Like if you accidentally write like, oh fucking Tom and Eddy from Hello Sport are actually like really funny and fucking love them, and it's like from Tom Birmingham Twitter account. You're like, oh my god,
dude, that would be so horrific.
Could you imagine?
That would be so horrific.
But I can't imagine. I mean,
do you know what, the only thing I can think of that would be more horrific than that, literally the only thing I can think of would be like picking your nose and eating it on camera.
That would be the only thing I can think of that might be worse.
Like nothing else like would be worse than that.
No, as an adult.
35.
Yeah.
Or turning.
Yeah, turning. Yeah. So keep doing it, journos. But content creators, come on.
We're up. At least credit us, for fuck's sake.
Just credit the punters and dribblers. Come on.
Tobler?
Fuck, these flies are out of control.
They're out of
Hey
here,
guys, just
bro.
a quick
Get
one.
out of here.
Do you guys consider carbon-plated running shoes cheating? I'm leaning towards yes. Well, it's only a personal thing. I don't care if people use them, but I just want to know how fast I can do the race without carbon plates. So I'm torn. I don't know which way to go. I'm thinking not carbon, just to see how good I go, but I'm not really sure. Cheers.
I'd say this, Eddie, just based on the carbon.
You're talking carbon?
We're talking carbon-plated running shoes.
For a Mara?
Yeah.
Too far. You'll fucking destroy your fucking car.
Well, yeah, but is that Kipchoge's rocking those?
Yes.
Yeah, the Kipchoge's got them.
Yeah, they're carbon.
Yeah. I think that if you're a complete fucking, unless you're a professional runner, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Do whatever. Yeah, wear carbon-plated shoes. Who gives a shit? It's not going to change that much. You're not that good at running.
All I'm saying is when we went down to our good friends,
At Pace
our dear
Athletic.
friends at Pace Athletic, they were of the opinion that if you can't run properly, i.e. Tom and I, then slipping yourself into a couple of Kipchoge's isn't going to be the best for your bod.
Yep. Dude, I ran 10Ks on the weekend, not a big deal. And I got ITB almost from that. Well, at least what I imagine. It's an outside ligament, hey, like that hurts.
Just here.
Yeah, I bent my knee after the run. And I'm like, holy fuck, that hurts.
Would you get IBS or ITB?
Well, no, IBS I don't get because I fart all the time. We've already been through this.
You'd have to have a form of IBS.
Nah, dude.
You shit too often.
Nah, dude, I don't even shit that often.
You shit at what, 4 times a day minimum?
No way, dude. 2 minimum. I'll shit twice a day.
How many times you shit today? Be honest.
I'm fucking, mate, am I dishonest around my poos? I don't think so. I don't even, maybe once. Max one today. Then I'll probably drop one off before I go to bed.
See, late in the day poos are weird.
How late are we talking? I'm not saying like 10 at night. I mean like in this, your 5, 6s.
If you're shitting past 4 o'clock, it's late.
No, that's not late, dude. If you're shitting after...
Does anyone shit here past 4 o'clock?
All the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shut down.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the time.
Everyone poos, dude. If you're pooing in the middle of the night, that's when you know you got a problem. The great Archie Hamilton said
Does
it
he
best.
poo in the...
No, he said it. The first time I ever heard someone really properly articulate it was he was like, if you're getting up for a deuce in the middle of the night, you know you've done some foul shit. Like you've done something wrong. Either there's something wrong with you or that you fucked up. You fucked up.
You fucked up. So I'm a morning guy, I always have been.
Just one.
No.
Are you
Not
a
just
nun
one.
a day sometimes?
Never.
Nah.
Well,
I feel sorry for people that are
if
nun a
I've
day.
had a huge weekend, then maybe it's a nun a day.
It's a nun.
Sometimes.
I thought it would have made it more.
No, sometimes it can clog me up. But otherwise, I'm always 1 in the morning, sometimes 2.
In the morning.
Yep.
I'm a...
Late, like early morning, late morning.
After a big night, I'm a 1 in the morning, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, and then sometimes a 4th. That's if it's really bad. That's if there's some problems. That's if I've made some awful decisions. Anyway, I don't think you guys want to hear this again.
I don't think
for
it's...
the
Well,
100th
is it
time.
necessary?
No. I don't
Have we got
think
any
so.
more dribbles?
I got an Olympic torch. I know that.
Yeah, we got one more.
Okay, let's go.
One more.
Bit of sky blue in that, Ed.
Omen.
Little tubber here. Where the fuck's the Good Day multivitamin? Fucking running short, pretty much run out, and I'm feeling like fuck that shit. Come on, boys. Where the fuck is it? Deliver the goods.
Love that. That just means that it's fucking people just helping people in the community. It is now in stock, punters and dribblers. It is now in stock. I repeat, it is now in stock.
BeGoodHealth.com.au.
Before we go, it came to my attention, and by extension, your attention, this morning, that friend of the show, Sebastian Antoniou, nipped into DY.
Sebo.
Yeah.
Was it DY Drum and Golf the other day? And just a little.
We might need to get Sebo on Totes mic as well. Can you just come?
Can you come over, Sebo? I think that could be nice.
Yeah.
I'll set the scene. Sebo won $1,000 the other day in a match play against Streety. He nipped into Drum and Golf because he wanted to buy a new driver. And obviously then you jump into what is like a range or a sim or whatever.
Simulator.
The fact how much you were sweating practicing those was insane.
That was actually not that day.
That wasn't that day.
Oh, that was
a different day. But anyway, so
the amount of sweat there was absolutely just shocking.
The only time someone's ever called me an athlete was the first time in there, because I can't run more than 500 metres without throwing in the towel, but you put a ball in front of me in a sim, I won't stop.
You were trying every club in there, dude. You were sweaty, like soaking. Yeah. That shirt was soaking wet.
Well, that was a different day. We went in.
Sorry. Well, let's stay on
So you went in there the other way to DY Drum and Golf to buy a new ping driver, I believe. You took Tobler down there with you for content, and what happened?
Well, we tested them all out, and the ping was called the cheat stick because, like, anyone can hit it, right? As long as you find the face, it's okay. And then I started pretty bad, but then I had a final testing, 3 balls across each driver, nailed the ping, hit these greens. It looks like it was a cheat stick, because if someone like me can just hit 250-metre greens, cheat stick. We stopped filming, and I'm having my Powerade, gathering, like just my thoughts after being excited. I found my driver, and then Tobler's like, can I have a go? And I'm just kind of back turned and stuff. And then he didn't have many swings, but I think he made connection once. He made connection with the floor a few times. He might have a different version.
Of course he does.
To the bus, because I wasn't sure. All I heard was I saw the club being taken from his hand, saying, "Don't break it." That's all
That is just.
If you go into a sim with a club and you are asked of the staff to give it back because you've had so many air swings and you've hit the ground so many times, that is fucking mortifying.
That is mortifying.
I don't know why you bought that club. It was a shit club, mate. That was a shit club.
Yeah, look, I mean,
just
it
the
is a
cheat stick,
but you
the
got to
cheat
be able
stick.
to. You got to be able to.
Well, you've got to have.
Were you
some
embarrassed? Were you
coordination.
embarrassed there when you told us that this morning? I was like, I near cringed to death.
I was more empathy than embarrassed. You know what I mean? Just
That's worse.
That is worse. Yeah.
Felt bad for
But did you feel some level of responsibility for this cameraman that you dragged in there to film shit, who's nearly broken clubs?
He knows everyone. Hello, sport listener. So he. Like, I don't know, it's on Tobler, but it was just...
Fucking oath.
I know Tobler's trying pretty hard with his golf game. Well, at least he was.
Yeah,
so
he tries very hard. He's constantly getting lessons and shit.
It sounds like he's getting worse.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. Shout out to Drum and Golf in DY, dear friends of the show. They always look after us. If you need to fucking buy yourself some new clubs, like if you're in the market for a Scotty Cameron, for example, which we've got.
You get 10% off there as well.
You'll get 10% off. Is there a code?
It's just like, say, Hackers or Breaking the Yips.
Say Hackers, Breaking the Yips, say Sebo personally, and you get 10% off.
That's
our
a good deal.
Our dear friends.
Don't say Tobler.
No, because you'll be
They
shot.
won't let you use the drivers.
Well, you'll be asked to leave. Drum and Golf DY, dear friends, say the show, 10% off.
Someone went and got a full set the other day using the code.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's good
Is it time
stuff.
for us to get new full sets? What do you
You and
reckon?
I?
Yeah. If they're given.
Well,
It'd be great to be given.
But it would be there would be part of me that would that's we've like acknowledged defeat.
What do you mean? If we bought them,
Like if you went and bought a ute, you'd be acknowledging defeat.
Oh yeah, no, I won't be doing that. I've got my bloody Hyundai, bruh.
But so what I'm saying is, if we went and bought new clubs, we'd be acknowledging.
No,
defeat.
you're right. We need to be giving them.
And I
Or
maintain,
just
it'll happen. No, it'll happen.
Of course it'll happen.
It'll be a sweet, beautiful
It'll be a
day.
sweet victory. Are we done?
See you later.
Bye bye. Shout out to the new Baggy Green member, Lachlan.
Fucking oath, cunt.
Love
You're a
ya.
mad bit of
Love
gear.
ya. Go Manly.
Could you two just not talk anymore?